Welcome to another episode of 1 Hour of Game, where we explore the first opening hour, approximately, of a game for the first time. Today we'll be playing Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion. We're going through the single-player mode. I basically know pretty much nothing about this game, so I'm going to be just going along with a new game. It's like some sort of map-based game. It's kind of a game set in space. It might be turn-based, it might be real-time, not really sure. Random maps, load game, map designer, achievements. This is a lot. So maybe we'll go through the tutorial real quick for basic gameplay to get an idea of what the game actually is before trying to actually play it. Welcome to Sins of the Solar Empire. Tutorial introduces basics of user interface, core gameplay concepts. Get information about most objects by moving the cursor over them. Hey, we can cursor over this thing. We found a frigate factory. Notice object's type, ownership, and vital stats are displayed in its info card, which is displayed to the right. So this is Sheep-Eater's frigate factory. The Empire tree on the left. Classical display of the ships and structures orbiting any planet where you have something selected. So it looks like the planet is the thing here at the top, and then there are some things underneath it, so we can see ships, planet structures, ships, more ships, and some asteroids. So I guess you get kind of an idea of how far away these things are from the planet, maybe? I don't know. The Empire tree displays planets in their most expanded form, with ships and structures sorted into groups beneath the planet. This is the capital ship. Large warships that anchor your fleets. As they gain experience, they become increasingly powerful. It's an interesting looking thing. Oh hey, we can, if we hold down the right mouse button and move the camera around, or move the mouse, we can then move the camera around, so we get an idea. Oh, this is actually kind of cool looking. I like the 3D perspective on this. I got a green sun in the background. It's an unusual cosmic entity. So notice the users show their Empire icon above themselves, so the little red triangle. When selected, have a light gray background in the Empire tree. So yeah, we can see here this guy is selected, and I guess that's the ship that we have selected in our Empire tree around this planet. Also observe that the action grid at the bottom right contains actions and management options the capital ship is capable of. We'll look into this further in just a moment. So we've got attack, stop, move, tactics management, variety of a whole lot of options. You can colonize. Okay. Despite their power, their expense makes capital ships relatively rare. Smaller vessels like corvettes, frigates, and cruisers make up the core of your Empire's fleets. Here are the basic frigates to accompany your capital ship. Oh, you got a bunch of little guys here. Kind of cool. Can you zoom? Can you scroll the mouse? Yeah, so you scroll with the mouse, we can zoom. Interesting. So how do we move the camera if we want to... No, ASDF doesn't do anything about arrow keys. Arrow key. Oh, that's slow. That's really slow. Okay. Maybe they'll give us an idea of what how to do camera movement better. This is kind of awkward. In this tutorial, maybe they'll cover good practices of doing that, because I can rotate with the right mouse and then zoom with the scroll wheel, but it looks like it zooms on where I currently have the mouse. But if I want to look around a specific unit, it's kind of hard to do. I guess I have to zoom to that unit in a weird way. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to that. Alright. So, back to smaller vessels. A few basic frigates. Multiple objects can be selected at once by drag selecting over them with the left mouse button. All your slips included in the screen. Hey, here are all my ships. Maybe.
Where do you need me?
I guess that's not a ship. Construction frigate. It's totally a ship. Why is it not letting me select those?
Reporting
Maybe it's because those are things like paired with the capital ship. I don't know. Alright, so if you want to center the camera's focus on an object, you can do so by holding down Control and then left-clicking on the object. That's good. Okay, so that makes sense. That's a lot easier than what I was doing a moment ago. So we can focus on our capital ship. Yep. If you want to better view the environment, scroll the mouse wheel, zoom in and out. Yep. Ooh, move all the way out. Wow. So this is a pretty big area. Alright. All planets have a gravity well. Let's see if I can... Maybe you click on a... thing from here. Can we control click on that? It's not letting me go back to it. Alright. Maybe I have to... I seem to have lost my ships. It was a control click on an object, right? To center the camera? I don't know. No, it's not. It's not doing anything. Maybe it's because the tutorial thing is active. So all planets have a gravity well, which is the area around them where the gravity is too strong for starships to phase jump to other planets. Makes sense. It seems like a common. That seems like a common thing occurring more frequently in various science fiction star games or space-bound games, where you're limited with your faster than light travel based on proximity to large objects in space. Notice the faint ring denoting the edge, so you can see if we can find that edge. Oh yeah, so there's a very faint red line out here. So we won't be able to go faster than light travel if we're inside this red line, looks like. You may have also noticed the faint gray phase lane breaching out from your planet's gravity well. Phase lanes mark the path travel to other nearby stellar bodies. We got a gray line heading out that way. Cool. Ships can be given move orders by left-clicking the move button in the action grid, then left-clicking their destination. Try this by ordering your fleet to move to the point where the phase lane intersects with the gravity well. So we've got our ships selected here. We can click move, and we can tell them, let's go out to there.
I'll do my best.
And looks like there they go. Do I not have my capital ship? Oh, there he goes. He's moving now. Let's see if I can recenter. Still no, he's recenter. Notice that units display their order they are currently executing with the pulsing border around the order's icon. Yep, so there's a little yellow pulse on this move. With an order description in their info card. So if I hover over this guy, maybe it'll get an info card thing. If I can select this guy, it's really not letting me select those. That's all right. So there's something weird going on here. Maybe I broke the game already. Just give me one dude. Just give me one dude. All right, we'll see if we can keep going. We can still hover over them, and get the info card stuff, but it doesn't. It's harder to find out what they're actually. Let's see if I can move them back. No, it's not letting me move them back. Alright, so this tutorial is, looks like it's very much on rails. So if you're trying to do something outside the outside of the instructions of the tutorial, it's kind of not letting you do so. Maybe it's to prevent you from getting lost and ensure that the tutorial continues to move forward in a predictable way, so they don't end up getting broken in an unknown state. Alright, so notice the units display the order they are currently, as this is what we just read. Units can also be issued a context-specific order with the right mouse button. In most situations, it will issue units a move or follow order, which is when used on enemy units, the structures will be ordered to attack. So it's very much similar to a real-time strategy games where you have a top-down, where you can right-click on things to give the kind of normal expected movement or expected command. So let's explore one of the capital ship's other features while it's in transit. Capital ships also act as mobile hangars for squadrons of small strike craft. Squadron limits differ by capital ship and increase as the capital ship's gains experience. To manage capital ship squadrons, click the squad management button in the lower right corner of its action grid. Alright, so we got squadron management, says 0 of 1. It says to just click, so left click. Alright, there are two types of strike craft. Bombers carry heavy weapons, fighters, which are very fast, and good for attacking bombers and lightly armored targets. Alright. Go ahead and build a squadron. Alright, I'll build a fighter squadron. Sure. Great. Capital ships continue to produce strike craft at no cost until all their assigned squadrons are full. However, strike craft build more slowly when the capital ship is in combat. Okay. So they're kind of mobile armory building bases type things, it looks like. You may have noticed that unlike your capital planet, the other planets in the system currently do not show their planet type when in icon form, and show no information in their info card. It's probably because we haven't gotten there yet. So, undiscovered world, as opposed to our world over here, which is our Matsuda Terran planet. So I'm guessing it's going to tell us how to discover that planet we've gone to. Remain hidden until you've scouted them. Exactly. So take your fleet and investigate the nearby planet by right-clicking on the planet's icon in the main view. So right-click on that, and all of our dudes are going to go there now. So in order to phase jump to another planet, ships must be near the phase lane. That's where we are right now. Also notice the movement lines in your feet are blue to signify that, hey, there they go. Good job, guys. What's this guy? Alright, there they go. Blue to signify their current movement orders will involve a phase jump. Alright, yeah, so when we clicked on those, hey, well, there's new stuff over here. How do I get... Oh, yeah, so control click is working now, again. So it's giving us a little bit more control over what we're doing. Alright, hostile forces. Automatically acquire and fire targets on range. If you look to manually choose a target, click the attack button in the action grid, and then click on the target. Defeat all enemy ships to continue. Alright, guys, kill that guy. Lasers! Guns!
Let him have it.
Shooting! Where's my capital ship? Get in there, guy! Get in
I'm on
there!
it.
You! Shoot him too.
Secure the passengers.
Where's your squadron? I told you to make some dudes. Why aren't you deploying your ships? How do you deploy ships? He's attacking. Oh, it's a lot of guns. Is that my squadron? Where's my squadron? Where's my capital ship? Or these are all my dudes. Okay, so these guys don't show up in the... Oh, okay, so we see you have different icon for the Empire. So we can see we have all these ships here underneath the red triangle thing. And there are these two ships underneath the orange triangle. So you do get an idea. You can see the allegiances of the different people.
Give
So we
the
select
order.
everybody. Let's finish off that guy.
Let him have it.
And so we can click from this menu screen over here to tell them who to attack. Those fighters really like to fly around a lot, going way over there.
Squad leader here.
Yeah, this camera is really sensitive. I wish it was a little less sensitive. Can we select
Reporting in.
everybody? Yeah. So if we click on,
Squadron checking in.
is that just toggling
How can I be of service?
selection? That's kind of strange.
Brace for combat.
I want to
Reporting in.
just select all units from this group,
Squad
but it looks
leader
like
here.
it's switching between the different guys. Hey, my capital ship gained a level. So how does a capital ship level up? It's kind of an object. Maybe their crew is getting more skill and have more experience. That kind of makes sense. They get more used to the systems that they're working on and working with. Cool. So capital ship gain a level from experience earned by defeating the ships. Cool. In addition to increasing the attributes, capital ship now has the ability point it can spend to unlock new systems. To spend the point, select it
Ready.
and click the ability management. So yeah, we got a little 1 by the ability management. It's all highlighted there to tell us where we want to go. Alright, so abilities fall into 2 categories: triggered abilities, passive abilities. Triggered abilities typically require antimatter and have a cooldown period before they can be used again. So can we find in here antimatter cost? So this is looks like a triggered ability because it has an antimatter cost of 90. Ion Bolt antimatter cost of 85. You can see cooldown times on these as well. So cooldown on Colonize, which looks like I already have a point in Colonize, and it lowers the cooldown time of this one. And then the Ion Bolt cooldown time of 10. So one interesting thing about games, about the kind of verbiage and vocabulary that are common across a large number of games, the idea of a cooldown is something that is pretty much consistently used across games, where you're only able to, you can use a thing or a ability, or you can perform an action, but then you're restricted on how frequently you're able to use it by some arbitrary amount of time has to pass. And it's kind of a throwback to different systems and different actual physical technology, where the using the object or using the technology or whatever would actually create a heat, and that heat would cause that thing to become inoperative, and so you had to wait for it to cool off, and there was a certain amount of time it had to take before it could cool off. So you can imagine, like in World War II, if you're throwing mortars or firing mortars, your mortar cannon is getting hot from the ammunition going off, and it has to cool down before it could actually cause it to melt. And there are some cases where people were, urinating on them, or using other forms to rapidly cool it off so they could continue using it while they're actually in combat. And it's just a kind of creative way that people were trying to solve that problem. Anyway, that's a bit of a tangent. So abilities fall into 2 major categories. We just covered that. All right, so yeah, so we have a bunch of different things. So here's a thing that's doesn't have an antimatter. It looks like something that's just maybe always active, so it increases weapon range and chance to hit. Another thing that says a cooldown time, cause everybody to stop fighting, and we can, I guess, level up. That's strange. So maybe we were able to purchase a level instead of purchasing an ability. All these other ones don't have a cost, but this guy has some sort of cost. I imagine there's probably some sort of currency involved in this game that we haven't gotten to yet. Alright, so passive abilities require no antimatter. Go ahead and choose a new ability to activate. I'm going to just pick the Ion Bolt. That sounds pretty fun. Yeah. And then it shows up in our list of abilities. Alright, so triggered abilities are first unlocked. They begin in an auto-use state. So we have there's a little spinning arrow. It's actually kind of hard to see. It's not very well differentiated from the background. But it is moving, so there is some fact that the fact that that icon is moving makes it different from the static background, so you can tell that there is something different going on that part. But the actual appearance of that icon is kind of hard to see because it's so small and because the colors of it don't distinguish itself from the icon behind it. Alright, so circular animation, capital ship automatically decides when. We can right click to toggle it. Maybe we can't because we're in a tutorial. In order to take advantage of the resources within this asteroid field, this largest asteroid must be first colonized. Alright. I wouldn't personally want to live on an asteroid colony. That seems like a pretty poor living environment. But hey, this is space and it's the future. Maybe living expectations are different. So use a colonize from the capital ship or one of the colony frigates. Do we have a colony frigate? Yeah, okay. Cobalt light frigate. I don't know. Do these guys have colonize ability? Can I select them? I can't select them because tutorial says no. Alright, so let's go ahead and use colonize. Maybe we can select them now. Hey, but they don't have it. Alright, so do we have anybody here that has a... It's just the capital ship.
What now?
My fighters? That'd be really funny if my fighters did. Yeah, we can have our fighters launch and dock. Probably is helpful if you want to ensure that they're moving as a group. You dock them into your capital ship and have them
How can I be of service?
always together as a group. Alright, so let's have this guy wait for that to dock. That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna colonize that
We're
guy.
underway.
Yeah. Go! The camera still feels a little... I don't know. I feel like there needs to be a pan ability. Like there really needs to be an ability to it looks like we colonize. Hey, cool. That's a nice graphic up there. Planet Tindarius has been acquired. It's an asteroid, not a planet. Oh well. So the asteroid is now yours to develop as population tax income. What they provide appears on the asteroid's info card. So we hover over this. We have planet health, population. There's 6 people living on this planet. Tax income rate, 2.3 per second. Some tactical slots. A lot of information there that is unclear what it means. But we can kind of make a lot of assumptions about what those mean. So just looking at this interface, there's a lot of information here. We have, and thankfully, every time you hover over something, you get a different little tooltip. So that's one way that a game with a lot of complicated interactions and a lot of information can kind of fold that information into a simple-ish user interface. So that's one common thing is the ability to create those tooltips to provide more information if a person wants to learn about something. So you can hover over things. We can see our capital ship here. We can see our asteroid, as the tutorial's already pointed us out to. But then if we hover over different things like menu, zoom to cursor, different things that we can toggle on and off, toggle cinematic mode, toggles various user interface. Click if we change that. Huh. Oh, well, apparently here's panning. Thanks for pointing that out, game, that you can just kind of move to the edges and it'll pan for you. So that probably end up being useful in the long run, being able to move between parts of the map. We have another undiscovered thing over there. So anyway, tax income. As I was discussing, we don't really know what this income rate, tactical slots, population are, but we can hover over this thing and discover. The reason why I chose this thing is because this thing is actually changing and moving, and it's got this little hexagon icon, which is similar to a hexagon icon we saw when we were looking at this. The capital ship under the ability management, which apparently the tutorial doesn't want me to open, had an option to level up the ship based with a cost. So that was where I saw this icon before, briefly, and so now we can hover over this, see credit summary. We have planet income. We can see each of the planets that we have providing income. We can see this. We have apparently metals that might be important. We have crystals that might be important. We're actually generating some crystals. And then we can purchase metals for a cost of 475.77. It's going up. Apparently the market changes dynamically. That's kind of cool. And the cost of crystals change as well. I just noticed that number moved. So we can purchase crystals, or we can sell crystals, so you can kind of convert money into resources, or resources into money, if you have a immediate need of those. So we can see some other things. We have a fleet capacity of 25, what we're using 75. Alright. And we have some capital ships. We currently have one capital ship deployed. It's level 2. There's a research tab. Anyway, so asteroids developers to develop its population. Okay. So whenever you colonize a planet or asteroid, the construction frigate is also created. This ship is responsible for building structures within the planet's gravity well. So we covered briefly before, the gravity well was this ring that we can see that prevents hyperjump, or faster than light travel. So this new ship out here, the LEV construction frigate. Do we have one on this side, on this planet over here? It's not going to let me move over there because we're still in tutorial mode, but anyway. So we can see, let's see if there's an easy way to find that guy in our, yeah, so we have our one construction ship out there. In our little Empire menu over here, we can find this guy separate. We should have some, yeah, so we have some construction frigates over on our other planet as well. So should our frigate be destroyed, replacement will automatically start building at no cost from the planet. Producing structures will be examined in more detail in another tutorial. Alright. And in the Empire is deploy a scout to your new outpost. Is that the... No, it's our Cobalt Light frigate. Hey! So we're automatically going over there. All our ships are in attack mode. So they see somebody coming into our territory, and I take him out. What is this guy? Ooh, that guy looks cool. And he is getting shot up. See if I can use our ion cannon from our new guy. Use it on him.
Hold steady. We're going in.
Our capital ship is pretty slow. See if we can launch fighters as well. Alright, launch! Go! Go, dudes, yeah!
Squadron checking in.
And there's the ion cannon. Boom! He is Gandhi. Alright, so now we'll head to investigate the nearby planet. Let's see if I can
Squad leader here.
dock these guys again. Docking and undocking seems to not necessarily be a thing you want to do frequently, just because of the time that it takes. That was a nice, interesting bug there. We're going in the ship. Nope, we're over here. Just kidding. See if it does it again. It'd be kind of funny if it ended up in a loop. Nope, they docked. Alright, so time to go to this other planet. So if I remember correctly, I should just be able to select these guys. And, oh, that was interesting. If I click on them, does it focus? I wonder if that's intended or if it's tutorial mode only. So that's kind of a bright star back there. So let's head these guys to this new planet.
Head slow.
Head right. So yeah, I mentioned before that the movement lines included a blue line to indicate that they're going into jump mode. So there they go. They're taking off. Whoosh. Let's see if I can focus on this planet. Yep, there they go. Here they come. Coming down the line. Wish they'd move together a little bit better. Oh, hey. Suddenly discover it. Rebels have established a footlord. Destroy the foothold. Destroy them immediately. Get them! Get them, guys! Launch them fighters. Go! So one of the challenges of making a game where there's a large amount of, like, in space, and you have these large bodies and small ships, is it's hard to get across relative size. This planet here is pretty large compared to the other things on the screen, and the way that it's different, it's significant, is like these individual freighters. If you're looking at back from this level of view, it's really hard to tell the details of the things that are going on. Like, I know that there's some frigates there. I can't tell how many just by looking at these icons, and the icons are not very differentiable. You can't really tell what each of them are. So if you have a mix of things, you can't really tell just by looking from this perspective what these individual ships are. So if you had 2 here and 2 over there, you can't really tell which one's which, etc. And if you zoom in, you get an idea. You can see what they look like, and it looks like one of my guys just got blown up. It's unfortunate. I'm not gonna be too worried about that since it's a tutorial. But But you can get a cool kind of graphical depiction of these guys. But unfortunately, now you can't really tell what the relative positions of things are. You can't really tell. The planet's still really huge in the background. So that's good. Kudos to them for ensuring that even in whoa, oh, right. The zoom button is not the zoom functionality is not my favorite so far. You end up in some very strange cases where it's like, oh, if I zoom in on while this guy's hovered over, I get him. If I just move slightly off to the side, suddenly, whoa! Hey, I'm way out in the middle of nowhere. I gotta somehow find my way back to them. Anyway, it looks like my fleet's having some troubles with this heavy cruiser. Maybe if I'd had some bombers instead of these fighters, he would have been dispatched quickly. But I should be able to wrap this up.
Reporting in.
Not a whole lot to do while the fighting is going on. Just a lot of observing and waiting patiently and admiring the skybox. In this case, which is a space box. Not as much a skybox as it is a space box. And if you're familiar at all with graphics and 3D rendering, usually when there's a 3D world like this, a lot of the 3D objects are rendered, and there is a single 3D object
How can I be of service?
rendered behind everything, which is typically referred to as a skybox. And it's just this, it's a box basically that's behind everything. That's really huge, and they put a sky texture on it. So it makes it look like no matter where you are, you can see the sky out in the distance. And usually if you find a game where you can glitch through the bottom part of the game, you can see that there's sky underneath the ground as well, which is sometimes amusing. Alright, so when your frigates finish off enemy structures, your capital ship can start bombing their infrastructure. Only capital ships, titans, and siege frigates are able to bomb planets. To begin bombing, simply attack the planet. So,
Brace for combat.
get 'em.
What now?
There's a assembly drone, frigate factory.
Give the order.
What are you guys doing?
I'm on
Gauss defense platform.
Come
That
in,
sounds
TACOM, over.
pretty threatening. Where are all these things? How do I bomb these things faster? Be nice if there was a speed up button to make this simulation go a little bit quicker. So is this guy firing back? Oh, that's big. Something tells me my ships over here aren't going to be doing too hot against this thing. That guy's kind of hurting too. I wish I could select that guy. Move him away. But the tutorial says that I have to be doing this specific thing right now. So bombing destroys infrastructure on the ground, kills population. That's rude. When all infrastructure is destroyed, the planet is lost by its current owner. Here are some siege frigates to help you take the planet. Continue bombing until the rebel colony is destroyed. Alright, can I move these guys away? I don't want them to blow up. Get away! You can see some bombing. Nope. Again, camera panning. Not the best. So if I center this guy though, I can spin around him. See them. That is pretty huge explosions. Those are like nukes going off. That is frightening. Can you imagine being on a planet and just like the entire land mass of North America just getting destroyed by bombs? That's a pretty terrifying idea. I hope that we never see something like that in our lifetimes. Or ever, really, in any lifetime. That's just a terrifying possibility. So we're destroying this planet. What did it ever do to us, other than just be here? They fired back. I guess clearly they're rebels. We're the Empire. We're the bad guys. Or maybe we're the Empire and we're good, and the rebels are a bunch of people that are trying to overthrow and cause chaos and insurrection and all that. Who knows? Not much plot involved in this tutorial. Again, it's just the introduction to this game. Alright, so rebel incursions removed, the region is safe. Includes a basic gameplay tutorial, learn about advanced features, try other tutorials. Alright, well I don't want to do that. So we're just going to jump in. New game. Alright, we're going to go into something. Alright, so small maps. I'll go ahead and stick with a small map. Small competitive. Better version of random small. Artifacts and planetary bonuses have been removed. I don't know what any of these things are. Balance of power. I was in a World of Warcraft guild for a while. It was called Balance of Power. Alright, so 3 factions struggle in their bid to defy the scant resources of the small spiral system, each knowing that every bit of force thrown against one enemy can mean a loss on the other front. I don't know. Game like this, it seems, I guess, there's a bunch of scenarios, not necessarily like a particular intended experience where you don't have like a campaign or anything like that. It's just a bunch of sandboxes where it's like, hey, go and try this type of game. Maybe it's more of intended for a multiplayer experience. Alright, well, let's just go with, I'll pick one at random. Alright, let's just pick one of these random. Beat your sole enemy. Will you or your opponent be more skilled? Randomly generated each time it's played. Competitive version of random. Map give each player fair starting positions connected to a randomly generated galaxy. Artifacts and planetary bonuses have been removed. I don't know what artifacts and planetary bonuses are. Planetary militia and resource rocks have been normalized. We'll go small. I like small. 22 planets versus 15. Probably not going to finish either mode in the 30 minutes left. So let's go tiny. Yeah. So random tiny. Let's go. Let's go back. What are victory options? Victory options. Diplomatic, research, everything is off. Apparently there's no way to win the game. Maybe just the way to win the game is to destroy the other empire. So we'll assume that that's the case. Alright, let's go. Play. Sheep Eater. That's me. Random. I don't know. TEC, loyal. There's a lot of information here. Okay. What do these buttons do? Viscerai Loyalist, Viscerai Rev. This. Come on, game. This is too much information. Within the first hour of the game, you're going to decide whether or not you want to play this game or not. And this game is already just kind of like, here is everything that I have. Please enjoy it. There's a lot of depth here to uncover, which is for a game where it's a single-player game. It really needs to build up. Like if you spend, I've already spent half an hour in this game, and I barely feel like I've scratched the surface, and it's just kind of like dumping this vomiting information upon me. And there's a lot of unnecessary information here as well. So like, you know, what's the difference between TEC Loyalist and TEC Rebel? I guess we can choose one or the other, and there are ship types here, but I don't understand the difference, why one ship would be different than another ship. So, and then there's a bunch of flavor texts with the Loyalists and the Rebels, and there are a lot of different abilities. Okay, we'll go with something. Go with, yeah, just stick with random. Yeah, give me something. I'll figure it out as I go. So we'll be team run. They'll be team 2. What are these things? Thresser, fortifier, researcher, economist, random. Random. Random's good. What is this? Hard random, unfair random, cruel random, vicious random. They just keep getting more disgusting. So easy, and then normal, and then hard, unfair, cruel, vicious. We'll go with normal. All right. Game option. There's just so much setup. There just needs to be a play button, and to just go through kind of like, here's the game. Enjoy the game. And then maybe after an hour or two, it goes, all right, here's all this other cool stuff that we have under the surface. And don't create a game and then expect people to play a tutorial. Like, tutorials in games are indications of bad design, in my opinion. Because then it's kind of a situation where there's more information than you can effectively communicate to the player. And if there's that much information, then maybe your game has too much investment in it. All right. But you know, a lot of people really enjoy that type of game, so maybe it's just a personal preference thing. Alright, so what am I doing? I know that there's a planet over there. I know that I've got dudes. There was some sort of construction frigate. Where's the construction frigate? Assembly drones. Extractors. Seeker vessels. There was supposed to be a construction frigate. Alright, what does this do? Develop planet. Logistic structures. Tactical structures. Capital ships. I need a capital ship. Radiance battleship. And I still have one capital ship available. Build time 60 seconds. Rename. Decrease game speed. Let's slow us down. How slow can it go? How do we know how slow it's going? What if I increase it? Does it change anything? Change it to 2x speed. 1x speed. Alright, we're at 1x speed. It's as slow as we can go. So, Discord, Capital Battleship, Revelation, Progenitor, Mothership, Halcyon Carrier. Alright, so let's look at these descriptions. Warship that embodies the Advent's thirst for revenge. Armed with energy weapons. Trades off firepower for the ability to manipulate enemy populations. That sounds complicated. Support ship with the utility abilities useful for assisting friendly forces and is able to colonize planets. That seems like something that we're going to want to do since we expecting to spread. So it looks like the mothership is the only one that has colonized. So in this box there are 4 green lines that I'm assuming are the abilities for each of these guys that you can learn as you level up. So we'll go with the mothership. Mothership go. So mothership is going to be done in 68 seconds. Okay, so let's see, what else can we figure out? Auto place structures, status off. Let's put it to on. Alright, automatically place structures, good. Ping. Notify allies of points of interest. Ping. Look at these cool spots over here. Alright. We got a frigate factory, so frigates, we can construct frigates and cruisers. We've got a thing, we can construct those guys. We got a metal extractor, crystal extractor, and whatever this, capital ship factory. Alright, cool. So we are currently building our mothership, which is apparently halfway done. Alright. We're going to need a fleet, though, because we currently only have just some assembly drones. So, let's see if I can figure out how to create that fleet. Capital ships, frigates, cruisers. I'm going to need some frigates. Seeker vessel, suitable for scouting. Frontline combat frigate. Can upgrade to manipulate antimatter, or vulnerable frigate.
All shall join
New
the
colonies
unity in time.
on occupied planets. Okay, let's build some of these disciple vessels. Yeah, I'll build 5 of those and then 2 of these guys. And let's go back and cruisers. We can't build any cruisers. Why can't we build any cruisers? Research prerequisites not met. Okay, so apparently there's research. How do we research? I remember seeing that up here somewhere. Research. Okay.
Strength and unity.
Hostility, security, harmony, fleet logistics, artifacts. Whoop. Apparently you can right-click to get rid of it. Yeah. So we do. Yeah. Okay. The game's going. So this is kind of pressuring. I have to learn this as there's a lot of information here you have to learn as the game is going, and who knows? Maybe the person that I'm playing against is already built most of their fleet. Maybe they are getting ready to attack. Maybe they're already expanding. There's a lot of pressure. All right, so I don't have a fleet here. Okay, let's head them to that planet over there. I knew how to do that from the tutorial. So relationships. Apparently, there's this other person who is a Zon Precept, and he hates me. Not surprising. Diplomacy. Military. There's a lot of stuff here. More information. There's security. Apparently can't pick any of these things to research. And there's a criminal underground. I can buy metal and crystals. That's probably just a shortcut here. Pirates. So let's see. Are they colonizing? They're not colonized. So let's get over here and colonize this guy. Except I can't, cause wait, nope. Hey, get him, guys! Shoot that thing! Shoot it! Shoot it! Why aren't you guys shooting it? Shoot it harder! I should build some stuff. Fighter squadron, bomber squadrons. Alright, heavy cruisers, structures. I had some issue in the tutorial with heavy cruisers and structures, so we'll put some bombers. Get 'em! Get 'em! Kill that thing! Give me stuff. Kill it harder. What are these guys
What
doing down
needs
here?
revealing?
Seekers. Yeah, so those are the seekers that I scout guys. Capital ships, more vessels. Where's our planet? Go to my planet. Control click. Yeah. All right. So I don't really need to be there to do my building. I don't think, or maybe I do. If I click on it. Oh no. Okay. So let's build some more frigates. We're gonna build some more of these frontline guys. I'm gonna have to blow up a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna need a big fleet.
Requisite
All right.
research must
So
be
my
conducted
whole
first.
fleet's being built now. Let's build one of those too. All right. Go over there. All right. Zoom in. Did I kill everything? Nope. There's still something. Kill it.
The future
Kill it.
is
Everybody, kill
ours.
it. Get him.
Strength and unity.
Strength and unity. Apparently there's. I like that there's a different. He's dead. All right, get over here. Let's colonize this guy.
Speak your
Where's the
mind.
colonize button? Cool. I leveled up. I learned colonize. Maybe he was already leveled when I got it. So we're going to have you colonize the
future
crap
is ours.
out of this guy. Go.
Very wise.
What is this? Is this a planet? Dwarf planet. It's got some asteroids. Alright, let's go back to our thing. How do I increase my research? How do I increase my research? Really kind of... Okay, it requires Temple of Harmony structures. How do I build Temple of Harmony structures? So at some point it mentioned that I should be able to get a building...
Speak your
ability to
mind.
build new structures. Send my guys back
The
to
future is
here.
ours.
These
We
guys
answer
are
the
going
call.
to head to this
As
spot.
you wish.
We're gonna get ready to
Without
jump
delay.
to that other planet. They gotta turn around. They're turning around. So what I'm thinking I'm doing is gonna try and acquire a couple of planets quickly.
Speak your mind.
Hey, is that my dude? Hey, it's assembly drone. Alright, so construction. Targets, own structures, must be less than fully constructed and not be active. I don't know what that means. We can deconstruct. Does this allow us to construct stuff? Does not. Alright, logistic structures. Okay, so maybe this is how we get Temple of Hostility. Okay, there was a Temple of Hostility, Temple of Harmony. Temple of Harmony, Temple of Hostility. Okay, yeah, so we apparently need to construct temples in order to go down each of these routes. So,
Stand by
since
for
I'm
phase
having
one.
to blow up my enemy, this is the only really option that I have,
What's on your mind?
then I'm going to have to probably
What's
just
on
go
your
with the
Is it
hostility
time?
approach.
I am
like
the unity
full hostility.
servant.
I'll let you guys
My
go over there.
path is clear.
We're going to that next system, whether you guys want to or not. Let's get this guy to build something. Alright, capital ship, crystal extractor, temples. Do we have enough resources for these? We should. Okay. I can't. Okay, there's harmony. So a hostility. Let's go. Build a hostility. He's building a hostility. Alright. Did I have something over here? Okay, so we got two assembly drones over here. Let's build some more temples of hostility. He's building something, and this one, I don't have any logistic slots. Okay, how do I get more logistic slots? Fleet logistics. Warriors and requires one of any research structure. Increase the number of capital ships. Subliminal must complete the maximum fleet capacity of your empire. Sustain it once. Okay, maybe the logistic structures are limited
What
by
needs revealing?
planet, not by empire size. Let's head my
All
guys
shall
over
be
here
revealed.
and see if that allows me to build some more stuff. I want to see if my dude's coming. Come on, dudes. Why aren't you guys coming this way?
Speak
guys.
your mind.
Come over here. What? Why are they going over there? That seems inefficient. Why? Oh well. Can I build more ships? No. I can, however, build more things. Do I want more fleet size? Increase the maximum fleet capacity. Increase the number of capital ships. I like capital ships. Let's go. What did that do? Requires 1 point in warrior ancestry. Can't do that. Alright, what does this do? Alright, we built that too. Alright, so we only need
Construction
points
finished.
in, what did that say? Warrior ancestry?
Stand by for phase
So I assume that's over here. Hey! Look, things lit up. Alright, so we were able to build things. My fleet
Show
is
me
gonna
the
blow up
path.
these guys
The
from
Unity
that weird
protects us.
attack vector that they decided
Do
to
not
take.
dare resist.
Can he colonize while they're hostiles?
Say
I
no
really
more.
just need to blow up these guys before they do too much damage to my ships.
Construction finished.
Construction of something finished. It's helpful. Can I build more things? No. So this is saying there are logistics slots. So okay, this planet has in the tooltip there has logistics slots of 16 of 18 and 0 of 15 tactical slots. Does that mean that I can build? Yeah. So that allows me to build some of these beam defense platforms. Let's build 3 of those. And because I don't want them to be attacked while. What did I just do?
Another planet joins the Unity.
Hey, look at that! I got another planet. Go over there. All right, so we got our
Knowledge
dudes.
acquired.
So we've got a planet. We got a construction guy here already. Let's build some stuff. We're gonna build a frigate factory. Wow, that's a lot of slots. Alright, so we're gonna build a frigate factory here because it looks like there are multiple planets I can go to from this spot. And I feel like we're gonna run out of these things shortly, so I'm gonna build some extractors too. These don't actually use any slots, so I'm just gonna build all of them that I can. Yeah, go nuts, guys. It costs money, though, and I'm running myself out of money. How do I get more money? Money comes from planetary income. Okay, so my total income is 9?
Construction
That's
finished.
pretty slow. Okay, my fleet. Looks like my
Construction
fleet.
finished.
I built a new capital ship thing. We're gonna build another capital ship. It's over here, right? Alright, so let's see. I don't have enough money. Oh, wow, that's a lot of money. Okay, that's gonna take me a while. How do I get more money? Can I get more money from here somewhere? I built hostility stuff. Okay, is this,
Construction
hangar defense.
finished.
Garrison strike, craft squadrons to defend a planet. Homing mines design. This is planetary defense stuff. Bolster shield generation of your ships and structures while within my culture. Okay, I don't like that. I'm gonna
Knowledge
blow some people
acquired.
up. Ascension, energy, basic shield protection. These things cost money too. Alright, how do I get more money? Substance. The level of craftsmanship and ship and structure construction is greatly improved. Hull points, passive repairs. I like that.
Construction finished.
Okay, let's build some. Does this take time to upgrade time? 104. Okay, so it's building. There's a little icon there, right?
Construction finished.
Beam defense platforms. Got laser cannons. Shield protection, repair, better designs. I wish there was a way that's just like, hey, you get more money. Or increase your income rate or something. 'Cause I feel like 9. now it's 7. Awesome. So my fleet and upkeep went above, or went up. So I have less money, less income than I did a moment ago. Understanding requires Temple of Harmony. Do I have an ability to build a Temple of Harmony? I feel like that's gonna probably help me in the long run. So I just got this guy. He should still have some logistics. No, he has no logistics slots left. Yeah. Ugh. What did I build over here? Should be able to see from
Construction
this, right?
finished.
Somewhere. Should be able to see. Crystal extractor, frigate factory. Okay, I built the frigate factory out here in this place that had no capacity. All right, so let's go. Let's
Speak
find
your
another planet.
mind.
We're gonna go to that guy. Head over there. Let's try to get everybody to get to the
Say
same
no
plot
more.
so we go and warp it at the same time. All right, so
Knowledge acquired.
knowledge acquired. That was probably the thing that I was just searching for. This, yeah. So my repair times are better. Improve all of my dudes of laser weapons. Cool. Improve all the dudes. Plasma projections continue increasing their damage. That's not gonna help my dudes. Alright, so I'm gonna go with that guy. We're gonna need some shield protection too. Let's go ahead and do that too. Alright, so hopefully I'll get an ability to
The
get more
Unity
money
senses a
soon.
pirate raid is inevitable.
Pirate raid? Ugh! Where is a pirate raid gonna come from? How do I... Oi. Oi.
Construction finished.
Okay, we're gonna bump the speed a little bit so my ships move faster.
Guide
Ships. Ships, go. Go there.
All shall be revealed.
All shall be revealed soon. Yeah, let's discover that
Stand
planet.
by for phase jump.
They're jumping the heck out of there. I need more money. What is this? Why is there a criminal underground blinking at me? Whoa! Pirates! Wanted. What is that?
A
Pounding against stone.
colonizable planet has been discovered.
What,
Construction finished.
ha! Ha!
Our forces have engaged the enemy.
Ah! So much happening. Right, shoot that guy.
Answer the call.
Get him. Where are you
Speak your
going?
mind.
Shoot that guy.
Heathens be purged.
All guys,
Speak
shoot that
your
guy.
mind.
No! Shoot that guy.
Heathens
Alright.
be purged.
You can go colonize. Colonize now. Yeah, get him.
Say no more.
What's the dwarf planet? Why is all these those dwarf planets? Why is everything small? I need big.
Construction
Hey, those are planets. That's a pirate. No, that's a...
Another planet joins the Unity.
I wonder if that's the enemy. Let's see if
As you
see if I
wish.
can kick him out. Assembly drone, build something for me. Alright, what are we building? What do I need? I don't know. What does this planet have? Logistics. Let's build a Temple of Unity. Harmony. I think it was. Harmony. Yeah, go. Still not enough money. Alright, this is building... How many, looks like I
Knowledge
need...
acquired.
stuff. Build more lasers. Yeah, so I can build more lasers. And then more lasers! And then more lasers. Okay, all my ships.
What's on your mind?
Let's go there. Get them.
Commencing phase jump.
Assembly
Stand
drones
by
building.
for phase
I feel like my empire is actually really poorly defended right now. That is a lot of dudes! Oh my god! Get them! Shoot the things! Did my dude level up? He did. Okay, what can I build? Malice. Affected enemies suffer damage whenever one of them is damaged by weapons first. Shield regeneration. Good. I like shield regeneration. Yes! Repair my shields of my dudes.
Is it time?
What am I shooting?
What's on your mind?
Blow up the bad guys. I feel like there's more of my dudes here than there are their dudes, so I feel like I'm in pretty good shape.
Knowledge acquired.
They're gonna blow up my guys, I can tell. I just know it.
The
I just
future
know it.
is
I'm
ours.
gonna lose my ships. No, I think one blew up already.
What's on your mind?
Why are you attacking the siege frigate? Attach the bad things. Armor, shield mitigation, experience value, average laser damage of 6. What are these? Average laser of 10. Yeah, kill the guy with a 10. Kill him first. All right, now kill the big
Very
guys, the
wise.
fat guys. Got four left. All right, I need more ships. How's my ship capacity? Fleet capacity available 158. Ugh. All right, ship. Let's build ships. Can I build ships? I can build ships. All right, how can I build these guys? Illuminator vessels, purge vessels, defense vessels, missionary vessels,
The
corvettes.
future is
Ooh, I like
ours.
corvettes. Corvettes cool. All right, how do I build them? Cruisers. Why can't I build cruisers? What do these do? Strong versus none. Strong versus none. Strong versus none. Strong versus stuff.
Is it time?
Did I kill everybody yet? Kill everybody!
Heathens be purged.
That guy's dying. Get him away. Flee!
As you wish.
Flee! Flee faster! Flee from the bad guys! Alright, he's dead. Alright, let's colonize this thing. Can I colonize this thing? I should be able to colonize. Oh, you leveled up. Alright, do I get another shield regen? I like shield regen. That seems like a good idea. Protect my dudes.
Is it time?
Colonize the crap out of this place. This is another volcanic planet. Nice. Alright. I need more dudes. I need more ships. How do I build more ships? This is my capital. I need some more ships. Cruisers I can't build. Frigates I can build. I should be able to research new ships at some point. Here's the new ships. Alright, unlocks repair platform. God, this game. There's just so much to try and figure out while the game is played. So I already... What is this? Augmented launchers. Planet bombardment stuff. Eradicate prototype. Titan foundry, land construction, then running a massive warship. That's cool. Alright, we're gonna unlock that. Yeah. I can build another capital ship, but I need to research stuff. Purge vessels, large ships with planetary assault, Vesper corvette, fast attack ship capable of slowing enemies' ammo restoration from any source and slowing energy weapons fire rate. Drone host. Large support cruisers able to deploy a squadron of drone strike craft. many choices. Guardian design, Educator design, Illuminator design. And the game continues to proceed on, and I'm stuck here looking at research things. I feel like it could be a good idea to have some sort of extra defense. Hostility, well, linear culture, shooter generation, ships and structures. Yeah, let's get that. I want to build another capital ship though too. All right. Do I need more capital ships? I want to build cruisers. How do I build cruisers? What cruisers do I want? The drone host seemed like a good cruiser to have. So I remember seeing that under my hostility. Where are the drone hosts now? Let's research that. How long is that going to take? I have no idea how long it's going to take. This guy has to finish first. Alright, can I explore more? Is that a thing I can do? There are a lot of planets here. Okay, can you build anything? You should have a drone of some type. Shouldn't I have a drone of some type on this planet? I just researched that. I just got this planet. Why can't I build things? Shouldn't I have gotten a... What am I missing here? What am I
What's
missing
on your
here?
mind?
Okay, apparently I can't build more stuff on this place. Because this volcanic planet is a sucker. Can I move this guy? Can I send him over to here to build over there? No! Alright, I can build stuff on this planet though, right? Develop planet. What does that mean? Civilian infrastructure. Planet health. Explore. Identify resources and features. Designate capital. Improve logistics capacity. Alright, I like that. We can improve... Okay, so does that mean that over here I need to actually develop this planet? Because I can't develop the planet. Apparently this, because it's a volcanic planet, I need to... Okay, I need volcanic evangelism to research to colonize this thing. Is that a thing I can do right now? Probably not. Homeworld prophecy. Knowledge of people's distant origins rediscovered. Where is volcanic stuff? Bounty hunters become easier to manipulate. Alright, that's probably something that is too far out for me to find at this moment. Alright, well, I only got a few minutes left. I'm gonna see if I can find
the
bad guys. Maybe they're over there. We're gonna scout. We're gonna scout a lot. And you know what? I have some scout ships, don't I? Where are my scout ships? Seeker vessel. Alright. Seeker vessel seems like a scout ship. As opposed to my disciple vessel, which is the shooting ship.
Show me the path.
You're gonna go over here.
Is clear.
See if I can send him. That's a long jump though. Let's see him a second.
All shall
Take
be
a while.
revealed.
We'll find out. We're gonna discover some shit. I'm gonna find the bad guys, and I'm going to fail miserably, probably, at assaulting them. But I've got my ships. Here they go. We're gonna find them. Go ships! Let's make it a little faster. 4x speed, yeah!
Visualizing
Get there! I can build more stuff. Where's my capital ship construction? I'm gonna build another capital ship while I'm at it. Can I build... No, wait, I can build a cruiser.
Stand
Yes!
by for phase jump.
Cruisers, go!
Our fleet has arrived.
They arrived at some random place. None of these
What's
things
on
matter.
your
Blow them up.
mind?
Ooh, look at how fast everything's going now. I should leave it on this speed. Pew pew pew! Lasers! Did I find... What is that? Diplomacy reports. Pirate raids internet.
We
Pirate raid
heed your
launch.
call.
Alright, built some stuff.
Pirate raiders have departed.
No, Pirate Raiders went somewhere. Did I send this? I thought I sent that guy. Did I... Or maybe I blew this... maybe he got destroyed because I sent him over there. Yeesh. Yeesh. I blew up everything. Cool. So if I can find... a vast... Whoa! Holy crap! I found some pirates!
As you wish. Desecrators assault our world.
No! Which world? How do I tell?
A colonizable planet has
I
been
discovered a
discovered.
planet. No, get away!
Needs revealing.
Flee! Flee! No, not that way!
My path is clear.
Whoa! Holy cow! What is going on here? That is... that is a lot of ships. Oh my god.
Answer the call.
That is very bad. Okay. We found like the pirate Oh wow. Okay, so I think that my fleet just got destroyed. They're heading back over here
Is it time?
to this place where the pirates are destroying the crap out of my base. They're destroying my frigate factory. I am getting destroyed. That's woo. There we have it. All right. Took me an hour, but I found out the quickest way to lose this game is to not know what you're doing. So if you're interested in this game, there's a lot of information that you probably are going to need to know to be able to play effectively. And this wasn't even the enemy that I was supposedly fighting against. These were just pirates. A whole bunch of pirates. I just got wrecked by a fleet of like 20 pirate ships. Came out of nowhere and just destroyed me. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Sins of a Solar Empire, Rebellion. Kind of cool. It's a cool, it seems like there's a lot of depth to it. A lot of things to learn. But then also a pretty high learning curve in order to be effective at it. Similar to other games, other real-time strategy games, kind of a cool interface design where they have the different ships and planet locations. So yeah, Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion. If it looks cool, you should go check it out. And this has been 1 hour with a game.